There's an event coming up next month in April that you may not know about, but you definitely need to. My name's Jim, and this is The Edge of Tech. That's right. There's an event coming up in April called the Rocky Mountain RMRRF Festival, and you definitely need to hear about this. If you don't know about it, stay there, don't click off the video, and let me tell you a little bit about it. If you do know about it, let me know in the comments if you're going and what you're excited to see the most, because there's so much stuff to see. The Rocky Mountain RMRRF Festival is in Loveland, Colorado, and it's coming up on April 18th and 19th, I believe. That is a little over a month away, and you definitely need to be there if you can. Trust me, it is a ton of fun. I'm gonna play a quick promo that they put together using my footage from last year's event and kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what you are getting into. So let's check that out real quick now.
Who is in the photograph with Dr. Adrian Boyce?
That's pretty awesome, right? I'm talking tons of vendors, tons of bakers just like yourself out there who get tables and come and show off the really, really cool things that they're working on. We're talking everything from maker chips to we've had flying 3D printers, which was super crazy. We've had just so much really cool things. I don't even know what to expect now. One thing that I love most about it is the community. Getting to hang out with everybody like you and everybody else out there who's watching. It is honestly the best. I love the 3D printing community. I love the maker community, and getting to hang out with everybody is my favorite part. If we could just do that every weekend, I don't know if I'd make videos. But it is so much fun getting just to sit down and hang out and talk to everybody. I mean, and full disclosure, I'm actually the MC of the event. If you're going next month, or if you end up going next month, I'm the guy with the microphone making most of the announcements, or almost all of the announcements. I am honored that they asked me back after the last 3 years of doing it. And it is a ton of fun. It's a lot of work. I get to run around and make tons of announcements and all that stuff, but I really do appreciate it because I get to be there with you guys, and that's all that matters. The conversations that happen during the event, after the event, and all the cool stuff that goes on at the hotels, hanging out with everybody, that kind of thing. That is just my favorite thing to do. And you definitely got to come check it out. A whole ton of like-minded people all in the same place talking about all the cool projects they're working on and networking and making new friends. Now, don't forget all the vendors that'll be there too, the sponsors of the event, we'll call them. Pretty much all of the big players in the 3D printing world will be there, and they're showing off all of their products or new products or stuff that's going to come out, all of the cool stuff. And there's a lot of giveaways that go on too, which is really cool. And I need to take the time to thank those sponsors, because without the sponsors, none of the event would be possible, and none of us would be there, because the tickets to get in for you and I and us are free. That's right, they're free. It doesn't cost you a single thing to get into the event once you get there. Obviously, If you don't live in Colorado, you probably need to drive there or a plane ticket and stay in a hotel, that kind of thing. But once you get there, the event is completely free to walk in. If I remember right, they had like over 3,000 people come through the doors last year, and this year is even gonna be better. There's gonna be a link in the description below that will take you to the Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival website, RMRRF, yep, that's right, RMRRF.com. And you can go there, check out all the cool things that are going on. And there's an accommodations tab, I believe, or I travel and stuff like that, that'll give you discounts at different hotels if the hotel blocks are still open. So check that out if you're planning to come or you think you want to come. That might be a good way to get a little bit of a discount on some of the hotel rooms if it hasn't closed. I don't think it has, but just check. You never know. Also, it'll give you some details on if there's going to be death racers there, if there's going to be 3D printed dragsters. And I know coming soon, they'll put out a list of people, if they didn't already, that will talk about who's going to give talks and discussions at the event. The 3D Printing Nerd game show was a big one last year, along with one of my favorites was Deposition Sounds, showing off 3D printed speakers in that room, and it sounded incredible. It really did. There's just so many cool things to do. Sit down, take an hour, 45 minutes and listen to some of your favorite people give talks and that kind of thing. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description below. You know where I'll be April 18th and 19th, along with tons of other people just like yourself. If you can get there, do it and come say hi. And if you can't, I'm sorry, there's another one coming after that. It's in June, and that one's in Indiana. So we'll talk about that one later. If you can't make it, I'm sorry, I wish you could, but let me know in the comments below if you can or can't and what you're excited to see. I need to take a couple seconds to thank all of the volunteers that run the event, and also the crew over at the Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. None of this is possible without you guys. You guys put on an amazing show year after year. I think this is the 4th year of it, and it's been just bigger and better every single year. And it's because those guys they're dedicated to the community. They're dedicated to giving you the best show they can. It really shows when you go to the Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. So hopefully we see you there. If you haven't seen this video, check that one out next and click this button right here to get subscribed if you're not subscribed for more really cool content coming soon. So we'll see you guys in about a month. Later.